Hello! Well folks, how are you? What's the crack? How's it going? Thought I would do a YouTube video because it's been a while and I've been slacking big time. I am clean shaven, which can only mean one thing. I have an audition. We're actually in Birmingham right now because the audition is in Birmingham. And then we're going to head straight back to London on the train because I also have a gig tomorrow night at the Other Palace. It's like a post-show after party performance of The Mad Ones, where me and a couple of other guests, like across a few dates, are getting up and doing a song. So there's like loads of stuff happening, which is great, but I'm going through some vocal problems right now. We'll get into that a wee bit later. But it's been inducing a lot of stress and anxiety recently because I have all this stuff happening that I need to be able to sing for, and my voice doesn't want to sing. So it's been, even though it's good, it's great to be busy, it's came with a lot of stress and anxiety because I don't know what's going on in the old voce. And hello Birmingham, how are we? What's the crack? Quite a warm day, doesn't look it, but it is quite warm. We stayed in the Apart Hotel last night in Birmingham, which is like, it's like mini flats, so there's like bed and the kitchen and stuff, great. And it's dog friendly as well, so we brought the pooch. Didn't we, Beef? We holiday to Birmingham. He hates it here. Hello, it is now 6:30 in the evening. I feel like we've not sat down all day. We're now back in London. I just had to get a quick self-tape done for another thing. Oh, no. But before I fill you in with how the audition went earlier, I thought I could fill you in with what the vocal situation is recently. So about 6 or 7 weeks ago, I started to experience this really, really intense, horrible raspiness whenever I sang. I could still sing in my low chest voice relatively fine, and I could still sing like really easily and clearly in my falsetto, but it was the middle chunk of my range, like specifically what I would refer to as like my full chest belt. That's where that raspiness was. I automatically assumed it was acid reflux related because I've struggled on and off with reflux for years, and that's always the part of my voice that gets impacted by reflux. But I very quickly started to feel like it was something else because I have had so much experience of what it's like to sing with reflux. Basically the entire time I was doing Choir of Man, I had reflux and had to learn how to navigate through it. And this didn't feel like that. This felt really extreme and really abnormal. And even though I personally don't get symptoms of hay fever, I knew loads of people, you know, back 5-6 weeks ago who were all losing their voices because of the pollen. So I was like, I'm just going to start taking hay fever meds and see what happens. And my voice got so much better. And the rasp more or less completely went away. I'd say my voice was back to feeling like 95%. And it was fine for like a couple of weeks. Like went to Spain, sang at my mum's wedding, all good. And then a couple of weeks ago, the rasp just came back. And I went to my singing teacher, and he was like, I'm not even sure if it's in your throat. I feel like it might be something to do with like swelling on the back of your tongue. Because we did all these exercises to like get the tongue out of the mouth, and then like after a while the rasp like completely cleared. But yeah, the last 2-3 weeks the rasp was just still there regardless of doing like tongue exercises. I went for a vocal massage the other day. It was so painful. Oh my god, so painful. But I went because that can also help with the hoarseness and raspiness, but alas, I still have it. Still don't know what's going on. I am trying to go get a laryngoscopy done, but the process of getting that done, even if you are willing to pay for it all yourself, you can't just like book directly. You always have to be like referred, and it's a whole thing. So we're still waiting to get a laryngoscopy, which for anyone that doesn't know is where you get the camera down the throat to have a look at your cords. You can book to go to like a general ENT, ear, nose and throat doctor, but as singers, like it is better to go to a voice specialist because ENTs are just very, very general. But yeah, so that's what's going on with me vocally these days. That being said, I feel like the audition earlier went well, all things considered. I got through the song and it was like, okay, I definitely could have done it better had my voice just been feeling normal. But considering my voice is heavily compromised right now, I feel like I did a pretty good job of getting through the song, especially because that song is like basically the entire thing sits in the part of my range that's messed up right now. So I feel like I did well under the circumstances, and I just need to get through this one song tomorrow at the other palace, and then I don't think there's any other singing type stuff in the diary for the next couple of weeks. Thank God. But yeah, I just need to get through tomorrow night, and then I can have a rest and hopefully find out what's happening with getting the camera down the throat. Because when you're a singer, it's like the amount of anxiety and stress that comes with it. It's like a nightmare, and then you don't want to sing because you can't trust your voice, but then you also have to sing, and it's like what a nightmare. There's always something, folks. There's always something. Also, Beef is so tired. He's been on the go all day as well. Good morning. Hello, Beefy. Hello, Beefy. Hello, sweetheart. Hello. So it is now the next day. I don't actually know how the voice is feeling today. Like, I haven't sang or anything, so we're going to start gently vocalising, seeing what the crack is there. I have the steamer on. So we're going to do some hot steaming, and then we're probably going to wait a bit, and then we're going to do some nebulizing, and then we're going to like slowly start warming up. But I have to be at the other palace at 6 o'clock, and the show's not till 8. But then I obviously have to like sit and watch the whole show and then get up to sing. So like, yeah, there's going to be a lot of sitting about. So I might bring the nebulizer with me maybe. We are at the other palace now. I'm just downstairs. There I am. We did a sound check. The rasp, it's just there.
Right, we've got some fantastic performance for you to listen to. So at first we're going to have Lois, who'll be singing The Girl Who Drove Away, and then we'll have Jordan singing Say the Word. So give it up for them!
Say the word, and I just might listen. Say the word, and you might get your way. Let me go. It's easier, but say the word, and I might have to stay. But say the word, and I just might listen. Say the word, and you might get your way. Let me go. It's easier, but say the word, and I might have to stay. Just might listen. Say the word, and you might get your way. Let me go. It's easier, but say the word, and I might have to stay. Good morning. It is now 2 days later. Oh my god, I am shit at vlogging. So we did the gig. The song went fine. That rasp that I was talking about, like, it is there, and it's, you know, it's not going away anytime soon. But I feel like, all that being said, the song was like okay. I'll attach a wee clip of the song. But yeah, did that, got home at midnight, was up the next morning at 5:30 to go to the gym. Worked a 10-hour office shift yesterday. Now back up in central London working a 10-hour office shift today. Oh no, sorry, 9-hour office shift today. And then tomorrow's a day off. But guys, I also like might have to potentially fly to Belfast tomorrow. Or if not tomorrow, I'm gonna have to fly there next week to meet a casting team for something I've been finaled for. And I'm like, the exact time that you need to just like take a break and not do anything, you can be guaranteed that's when everything kicks off and you have to be here, there and everywhere. So if you're not getting auditions, I'd highly recommend either like going on holiday or getting sick, because guaranteed that's when everything will start. Always the way, folks, feast or famine. Also, I was just vlogging and a girl spotted me and started laughing and just voice noted a friend. So I don't know whether it's because she watches me on TikTok or because she just thinks I'm absolutely fucking mortifying. Either or, not much difference really.